So welcome to my YouTube channel. That's what we call The Good Life. Today we're going to be talking about the difference between autumn fruiting raspberries and summer fruiting raspberries, how you tell the difference and how you look after them. I see loads of chats on lots of forums and people can't tell the difference. You know, you've arrived at an allotment or you've bought some and you don't know what you've got. And I'm going to give you some simple tips on how to deal with them and how to tell the difference between the two. So hopefully you'll feel more confident going forward. Now, if you've not already subscribed to my channel, if you could please do so, because you'll get lots of helpful hints and tips all throughout the year from my home garden, my allotment, and from time to time my home kitchen. So, first of all, I'm going to show you the summer fruiting ones, which are just here. And we're going to look at the difference. Now, generally speaking, I find autumn fruiting and summer fruiting, the summer fruiting ones are generally a little bit taller. So that's the first thing I'm looking for. So these are already quite tall. Whereas if we look at the autumn fruiting ones just over there, they're a lot smaller. They're not quite so tall. Now, what you're looking for is you're looking for new growth on summer fruiting, which you won't see on autumn fruiting, and you're looking for the old growth and the new growth. So if we take a look at the different canes that we can see here, these are old growth. So these have fruited last year. You can see where the fruits have been on them. Can you see? They're very, very woody. They break off really easily. So the old canes, you cut off right down to the ground. These are on summer fruiting. So you go right down to the bottom and you take all the old growth out. The new growth is exactly what it says on the tin. They look very different. So let's look at a new growth. This is a new growth, and as you can see, it's not as dark brown. It's a lot more flexible. It's got little buds coming up on it. Can you see the little buds coming out the side? And it's got some leaf on the top. And there's no sign of where there's been fruit on it. So that is a new cane and we leave that. Whereas this one, a lot more twiggy. You can see where it's had the old fruits on it. That one needs to come out. Just make sure you don't take the wrong one out when you go down to the bottom. So that one comes out. If I should show you another one, just so you're clear. This is an old one. We've got some fruit on it here where we've had fruit. So this is most definitely an old cane. We go right down to the bottom and take it out with a pair of secateurs. This is a new one, nice lot of growth on there, some little buds. As you can see, a lot more flexible. You know, it won't easily break. You know, again, another example of an old one. It'll just grow. You know, so it's really, with a summer fruiting one, I think it's really, really easy to tell. So this time of the year, you need to remove, you've got a bit of a window, so you've got until about February, but take out all the old growth, leave the new. If there's a lot of new growth, I would thin it out a little bit more. So after I finish doing this, if I think I've got a lot of new canes in one area, or they're growing where I don't want them, I'll take them out too, because I don't want them too overcrowded, because if they're too overcrowded, they might not grow as well as you would like them to. So let's move on to the autumn fruiting ones. And as you can see, they look very, very different. You haven't got any of that woody, you know, any of that old wood. All you've got is what's come up this year with what's fruited. And this is really easy to deal with. There's no real skill on this. You literally cut the whole lot down to the ground. And I know that if that might sound really, really, really crazy and a little bit scary, but you literally ground the whole lot. So you can take the canes right down to the very bottom on each and every single one of them, and you take them out, and all new will sprout up again next year. If you're not sure, you could always just ground half and not ground half to edge your bets. But I'm hoping that my video is going to give you a lot more confidence to be able to identify what you've got between autumn and summer fruiting. So as a roundup, as a basic rule of thumb, if you're in any doubt, if something has fruited, the whole cane comes out, if that makes sense. So you're looking for anything that's fruited and you cut it straight down to the ground. So if you're in any doubt, I'm hoping that really helps you. Now, if you're new to the channel, or even if you're not new to the channel, if you haven't subscribed, it would make a massive difference to us. It helps us share this to more people. If you could like the channel and also put something in the comments as well to tell us that you're new, or to tell us what you like best, or if there's anything you like help with.